I'm honestly shocked at how good the lighting kind of looks right now. Let me adjust it. Nope. Let me adjust it a little bit more. Woo! Come on, camera, focus. 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 There we go. Okay, the lighting isn't that bad. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to be doing the much anticipated assumptions tag, and I'm sure you guys have seen this everywhere on social media. I love watching this video of other people doing it. Let me just show you guys how many assumptions I got from you. It's kind of crazy. Let me pull it up. So there we go. And then with each one, there's like 4 or 8 within each picture. Basically, there's a lot of assumptions that you guys have about me, and I am gonna set the record straight. I actually have them screenshotted and narrowed down on my laptop, so if I'm looking here, that's what I'm looking at. Anyway, let's just get right into it. I'm going on and on. Okay, so the first assumption, and I got this a lot, was that you went to college, or I went to college. And yes, this is true, I did go to college, but I did end up dropping out because I was going to school for fashion merchandising, and I was already working in the fashion corporate world. I was on the sales side. I did that from my 9 to 5, and then I would go to school at night. And I was like really dragging out my graduation because I was only taking a few credits and a few classes per semester. But even besides that, I felt like college was just not for me. I learned more at the actual job. So I ended up just dropping out. But I have to tell you, for anyone that is considering dropping out, I will just say this here. It is absolutely your choice. But for me, especially like having a conversation with my mom, my Indian mom, which dropping out is just not okay, but I really had to prove to her that I was going to be okay financially. And I also had to like prove to her and everyone else around me by working 10 times harder, because I did drop out of college, to just prove that I deserve to be exactly where I was. If you don't know what to do, just go to school for business, because you really can't go wrong with a business degree. You know what I mean? And I wish that was some advice that I received when I was going to college, because I really kind of wish I went to school for business. Anyway, I'm like going on and on. Point is, I did go to college, but I did drop out. Next assumption, and I got this quite a bit as well, and that is you're rich. And that is not true at all. I think my husband Rashad and I do fine for ourselves, but I wouldn't say we're rich. But also, rich is a very subjective term. What rich means to me might not mean the same to you, and what it means to you might not mean the same to me. Everyone has like a different definition of what rich means. You know what I mean? You don't want kids. And this is not true at all, because we really want kids, just not right now. Like, I just know, I just feel it in my heart. And same thing with Vishal, that we are just not ready for kids at this particular time in our lives. I probably think that I kind of keep like postponing it, because I kind of thought that I would be pregnant by now, if I'm being honest. But I'm just like not there yet. I really need to kind of sort out certain things with my career, and that's honestly the only thing that's kind of like holding me back from having a baby. But that being said, I mean, we bought our place here with the idea and the hope to grow our family here. And one day we will definitely have kids, just not right now. I don't see it happening for us for at least like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 years. I'm 29 right now. So I would say like 32 is a good age for me, I think. We'll see. Maybe it'll change. This is a really interesting one, and someone said influencer is not a real job. Like jobs that require 8 to 12 hours of mind power, it's all fun, free stuff. Now, I can totally see why people think this about influencers. In fact, I have to tell you, even people in my personal life ask me, what do you do all day? Just to show you, it is now 9:17 at night. Can you guys see that? There you go. It's 9:17 at night. I started working 9 o'clock sharp this morning. I always start my day at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's 9 o'clock right now, and I'm still working. And I probably will be working for another like, I don't know, hour or so. Again, it's like more than a 9 to 5 job. It truly is a 24/7 job. There's no vacations, no holidays, like Thanksgiving holidays, everyone's off, we're working. And you know, for me, I mean, this is like my own business, right? Like I'm running my own business. So of course, the more hours I put in, the more I get back. But that being said, the glamorous part, the freebies, such a small portion of our day-to-day life. And I'm not just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for any influencer that you follow that's doing it right. I promise you that they are putting so much hard work and hours. And if you still have doubts then I really encourage you guys to try it out for yourself, and just to understand like how hard it actually is to build a legitimate following that truly believes in you and trusts your word. It's not very easy at all. Next assumption is you will one day make brown girl friendly makeup products. And boy, do I have a lot to say on this. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of keep it short because there's a lot of other assumptions, but yes, of course I would love to. Starting a brand though is not easy at all. Actually, I take that back. Today, in today's world, starting a brand is pretty easy, but to do it right is like a whole other situation. And of course I would want to do it right. To launch it also in India, that would be like such a big goal for me. But to do it right is a lot, you know, and I'm just not there yet. Also, and I like cannot believe I'm admitting this because this is like really hard for me to admit, but I have this like really big fear of failure, and that holds me back so much. It's not even funny. It's kind of like why I'm also going to be seeking therapy. Just one of the reasons to kind of like, because it's all irrational thoughts, right? Like it's all irrational thoughts. Of course, I fail every single day in my life. Every day I get rejected. Seriously, every single day. And it's always like I learned something from that situation, you know? So again, it's like irrational fears, but I still want to understand how to deal with them. Because right now I'm not dealing with them the right way. So one day, but the next one is positive outlook, never posted or replied to hate comments, haters. This is pretty true. I don't really like to engage with haters because the thing is like, also I will just say there's a big difference between haters and people that are truly giving you constructive criticism. And as a creator, it's your job to recognize who's a hater, who's giving you constructive criticism, and then respond accordingly. For me, I'd rather just ignore the hate and respond back to people that truly love me and that support me. And you know, I would rather respond to the constructive criticism versus the hate. You can't fight with people on the internet. You just can't. You love sushi. This is true. I love vegetarian sushi. In fact, we had sushi for lunch today. Oh, so good. And if you're wondering what's in vegetarian sushi, I always get like the sweet potato tempura roll. I also love the avocado cucumber roll, AAC roll. Oh, there's so many. I love them. Oh, this is a good one. If you were offered a Bollywood opportunity and had a chance to work in India for it, you'd take it. Oh my God, what would I do? I feel like I would do it. Not because like I am trying to be an actress. I would be like the most awkward person on set. Like that is like so far removed from what I want to do. Believe it or not, I wouldn't say that I'm shy. But like being the center of attention is not my thing at all. But I would do it just for like a vlog and just for the experience. But that's like not what I would like want to do. You know what I mean? But props to all the Bollywood actors out there. They are killing it. And it makes me so happy that like, you know, globally, Bollywood actors and personalities are being recognized. It's amazing. You know your why, your purpose in life, and that is something I really admire. Oh, I can't tell you how not true this is. And this is something that I really struggled with, especially like last year. Vishal would tell you this, my brother would tell you. Those are the people that I really like open up to a lot. But I struggled with this so much. I like kind of gave up. I was like, you know what? I don't know what my why is, what my purpose is. And that's okay. Like, I don't know what it is. You know, for me, I just know that I am someone that likes to share what I love, whether it's beauty, whether it's for my home. And I like to simplify other people's lives. I'm like that in my personal life as well, and of course on social media, which is why I don't just talk about beauty. I talk about a lot of other things, you know, in my home, with books, like even workouts, whatever. I basically, like, my mindset always is when something works for me, I want to share with other people. But does that mean I know my why? No, I don't. And that's okay. I know one day I'll know. I fully believe, and this is the spiritual side of me, but I do believe that we all have a purpose. And I know I'll figure it out one day. That you are super organized. Yes, that is true. I do like to be very organized. And here's the reason why. So both Vishal and I work from home. For anyone that doesn't know, Vishal is my husband. So we both work from home. And if you look at our apartment, even right now, we cleaned up right before going to bed because we're going to be working out of our dining room tomorrow. So when you're working and you're living in the same space, it is really important to have it at least be clutter-free. Because for me, anytime I have clutter around me, the only thing I focus on is that clutter. Like, I cannot think about anything else. So I do like to be really organized, and I also find that putting systems in place, and I just talked about this in my organizing video, you'll see that soon, but I do find that putting systems in place, you know, for things makes it so easy for you and your family to follow along, and you build less clutter that way. Stay tuned, I'll talk more about that in my next video. You don't know how to cook Indian food. That is not true at all, actually. I do know how to make Indian food, and I need to do more Indian food recipes. Thumbs up this video if you want to like see me do all different types of Indian recipes. My mom really taught me how to cook after I got married. I honestly didn't know how to cook anything before then, but of course when you're married and you know, I'm not living at home with my mom anymore, I have to learn. And we eat Indian food, I would say, like once a week, but of course I know how to make all different types of Indian food, mostly Punjabi food, because I'm Punjabi and I grew up eating Punjabi food. So I love making rajma, yellow dal, the bharta. I love rajma. Did I say rajma already? I love gobi aloo. Oh, paneer. Oh my god. Let me know if you guys, we should do a whole playlist of me just cooking Indian food. Seriously, thumbs up this video if you want to see that. Okay, this is a funny one. Your eyebrows are magically always threaded and you don't grow any facial hair. Okay. Let's set this record straight right here, right now. First of all, most of the times when you guys see me, I'm wearing makeup like I am right now, but my eyebrows are not done. I don't know if my camera's gonna focus. They're not done. Can you guys see that? In fact, I'm growing them out to show you exactly how I tweeze them on my own. Oh my god, my camera is like the worst with focusing. But can you guys see that? They're not perfect whatsoever. Also, excuse me, when it comes to my facial hair, the reason why you probably think I don't have facial hair, because honestly I really don't anymore, is because I got laser hair removal done. I got it done on my sideburns, I got it done on my upper lip, I got it done on my forehead, and I never really had like hair over here or on my chin. So yeah, the parts where I did have hair, I got the laser hair removal done, which was the best thing ever. That's a game changer. If you guys have been considering it, I am such a big fan of laser hair removal. It is probably the best thing I've ever done. Even on my arms, I recently did it, and like, look at, like, you can't even see any hair whatsoever. I've done it all over my body and I love it. But I will say, in fact, I'm gonna leave my laser hair removal video in the description box below. I will say, go to the right person. Invest in it, go to the right person, because the wrong person can like really mess you up. Okay. Next is you're an extrovert, and that is true. I'm like that other word, introvert, extrovert, ambivert, or something like that. Basically, it depends on who I'm with and the setting and all of that. Like, I think I'm pretty outgoing and I can make conversation with anyone, but then also in certain situations, I just, you know, kind of prefer to be more reserved and kind of like take in my environment. So it really depends on the situation. I get this one a lot too. You are really, really confident. And I would say for the most part that is true. Of course, there are moments I don't feel confident and I don't feel like, you know, smart or whatever. But for the most part, I would say I'm pretty confident. I'm gonna keep this one short too though, because we have a few more to get through. But the next assumption is you've had a rough childhood. And I would say that is somewhat true for sure. So basically my parents split up after we moved to America. And that was really, really hard. And anyone that has parents that have split up, especially when you are very young in a foreign country, it's a lot. I grew up with a single mom, and you know, we've had seen really rough times, slowly worked our way up, and here we are. So yeah, I would say it was a rough childhood, but I will also say that, and I don't want to get emotional because wow, I feel kind of emotional talking about this, because I don't think I've ever talked about this on social media, but you know, I just have a really kick-ass mom who never really made me feel like I was missing anything, you know, and she really provided for us. And yeah, it was a lot for sure, but we dealt with it, and I feel like so many people deal with it at a young age, and I don't know why I'm getting emotional about this. Okay, moving on. You used to be insecure about your smile till you got Invisalign and other work done to your teeth. This is true. Oh my god, like now I'm always smiling. And I used to have, for anyone that doesn't know, go back to my old videos. Basically, I think it was this tooth. This tooth? No, it was this one. I don't know which one it was. But it was one of the, I think it was this one that would like really come on over onto the other two. They were so crooked. And these two teeth were really long as well. So I had these two teeth shaved down to kind of like balance out my smile. And then I had teeth bonding done to both these teeth, or one of these teeth right here, to kind of, again, make them more even because these two teeth were so small. I also had this right here, fake, totally fake teeth. I had an implant put there. I had baby teeth that never fell out, so they just removed them, put an implant. Oh, that was so, oh my God. When I even think about the fact that there's like a nail in my mouth, it just freaks me out. It gives me chills all over my body. Woo! But we're gonna move on from that too. But yes, I had Invisalign and it changed my life. I will put the place that I went to in the city for Invisalign. They were really, really great, and I definitely recommend them. I'm gonna link them below as well. You've never gotten any fillers, Botox, or any plastic surgery. You guys, this is true. And a lot of people don't, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but some people seem to think that I got my lips done. I haven't. These are my lips. You know what? Maybe if I go on the side, you can really see. These are my lips. Here's the thing. I feel like, and this is no shade to anyone that has gotten their lips done. You do you. I just always feel like anyone that gets their lips done, this part kind of like really sticks out. And you can also see like a line right here, like on the outside of, I don't know, whatever. But I have not gotten my lips done. There's nothing in here except for some lipstick right now on top. But no, I haven't got my lips done. It's crazy because I wanted to, but I'm so thankful that I didn't get my lips done. I will say in terms of Botox, I do plan on getting them done in my jaw because I clench my teeth a lot at night and even throughout the day. And I do eventually want to get Botox on my forehead. I think a lot of people think I got Botox on my forehead because now I have such a smooth forehead, no hair, but I haven't. Here, I can move my forehead. If you get Botox, it's like pretty like still. So nope. No fillers, no Botox. But when I do get Botox, I will be documenting my entire journey just to educate you guys. Oh my God, this one is so good. Okay, you are not a cake person. Do you even eat cake? Yes, I do. Oh my gosh. I'm such a desserts person. Let me tell you, anytime I go out to eat, I almost always have to get dessert. I love cake. I love chocolate. I love cookies. I love ice cream. I love pastries. I love cake pops. I love candy. I love every sort of like sweets you can think of, except for, I'm shocked. You guys are gonna be shocked when I say this, but I'm not a big fan of cannolis. I don't know what it is. I love Italian food, but I just can't get into cannolis. It's just, I don't like the filling part of it, and I love like icing normally and frosting, but the only dessert I guess I don't like is cannolis, but I love everything else. I love cupcakes too. Oh, so good. I feel like I need something sweet right now. I need something sweet. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. And yes, I'm so obsessed with my mason jars. I even had them to hold my Hershey Kisses. Okay, I feel like I've already answered this one. But someone said you're financially well off now, but didn't grow up that way. That's true. But also, financially well means very different things to a lot of different people. This is a really fitting question. And the last question, especially as I finish up this piece of chocolate. And this assumption is you rarely eat unhealthy. And that is pretty accurate, I would say. Because for the most part, I am very mindful of what I put into my body. This took a lot of work for sure. And I do try to eat really clean for the most part. I would say 6 days out of the 7, we eat really, really clean. That includes salads, smoothies, lots of grains, and just a lot of good protein, a lot of veggies, carbs for sure. But then, you know, there are other days or meals where we just eat whatever we want because I love to eat. Anyone that knows me, I love to eat. So I also just like don't try to hold back either. But I, like I said, for the most part, eat really clean. And I feel physically really good too, not just physically, but also mentally when I eat clean. All right, everyone, that's it for today's video. I feel like I went on and on, but you know what? We really didn't do that bad in time. It took me like 45 minutes to film this video, so we really didn't do bad at all. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I definitely want to do more like personal videos like this, where I'm just like sitting casually talking about life, you know what I mean? And not talking about like makeup or I don't know, fashion, none of that. We're just like having like a girl conversation. So let me know if you guys want to see more, and definitely hold me accountable to do more videos like this, because honestly, this was really fun to film. Okay, I'm gonna go now, wash my face, and do some work, a little bit more work, and then get ready for bed. But I'll talk to you guys soon. And before I go, please take a quick second and subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up this video, leave me a comment below, follow me on all my social media, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.